Hello everyone. I'm from Titan. Have you heard of Titan? It doesn't exist anymore. A long time ago my spaceship crashed in a place called China, yes, the country with the Great Wall. Then I became a Chinese and hid in the crowd. I've lived here for a long time. I'm so familiar with this country that I thought I was a Chinese. This is a magical place with brilliant culture and history. Chinese people are very confident in their culture. They think Chinese culture is the best culture, but their government does not allow citizens to go on YouTube, on the grounds of preventing foreign culture from invading. I don't know if I will be arrested for talking here. I'm a Titan, so it should be fine. I just want to practice my English. This is not treason. I wrote it down and translated it with software and then used AI voice. I didn't want to show my face or use my real voice, because I might be in trouble. Well, there are modern cities here, and there are also very primitive and backward villages. Some people here enjoy privileges while others work like slaves. People here seem friendly, but they are sometimes indifferent. In short, it's a very interesting nation. If you have anything you want to know, you can ask me. Well, this is my first video. Maybe no one will ask me. Then I'll find a topic myself. Recently, the most developed country on the planet is holding a televised debate for presidential candidates. Of course, I'm talking about the United States. China also looks developed, but it has nothing to do with the election. One of the candidates, Trump, talked about immigrants eating cats and dogs. Is eating cats and dogs a strange thing in the United States? Why has it caused so much discussion? In China, eating cats and dogs is so common that eating dog meat in winter is a tradition in many places. As far as I know, the stereotype of Chinese people by foreigners is that they eat everything, including cats and dogs. It is generally true. Even Chinese people will tease each other, especially the Cantonese in the south, who are believed to eat everything. All kinds of flying in the sky, walking on the ground and swimming in the water. Yes, even their own dogs. There is a joke. Fujian people eat everything. Fujian is a province next to Guangdong. Cantonese people even eat Fujian people. Even in Guangxi in the south, there is a place where people have a special dog meat festival. So, eating dog meat is very common in China. There is even a joke on the internet. You like dogs and so do I, but I like cooked ones. South Korea and Vietnam also have the tradition of eating dog meat, but it is still rare as a festival. I grew up in the south of China, and I have seen many strange ingredients. In Guangdong there is a dish called dragon-tiger fight, which is a stew of snake meat and cat, and it must be made with venomous snakes such as king cobras. People think that it tastes better when venomous snakes are used. When I was a kid, I could often see all kinds of snakes and wild animals outside restaurants. Now, I can hardly see them because of the SARS many years ago. But privately, people still have the tradition of eating wild game. Maybe it's because of the theory of traditional Chinese medicine. Chinese people are obsessed with nourishing the body. They think that the rarer the animal is, the more it lives in the mountains and forests, the more nourishing it is. You know, it's not just about being full or just good for the body, but it can make you more energetic and prolong your life. Many of them have no scientific basis. Do you know bird's nest? It can be seen in many Asian countries. It is actually a nest built by swallows with saliva. It is very expensive in China, but it is very popular among women because it is said to be good for beauty. If you go to a herbal medicine store or a food store in Chinatown, you can see many unheard of ingredients. Turtle shells, deer antlers, tiger bones, dried insects. Chinese people pay attention to the same origin of medicine and food, and many of them are both medicine and food. But people are also changing. I often say that the reform and opening up policy has changed many people because people have become richer and more knowledgeable. Today's young Chinese people are increasingly resistant to eating dog and cat meat. I remember about 10 years ago there was no TikTok. The most popular social media was Weibo. At that time, many Chinese people were arguing on Weibo that China should legislate to stop eating dog meat. Many non-governmental organizations went to the highway to intercept trucks carrying dogs, but it caused a lot of controversy. Some people thought that this was against tradition. Anyway, at least people began to reflect on their behavior. This was unimaginable in the era of material scarcity. Every Chinese has heard the story of their parents eating tree bark when they were hungry when they were young. I think the reason why Chinese people eat everything today is largely due to the scarcity of food in the past. This is a fear of hunger that is deeply rooted in the genes, and it is difficult to change in a short period of time. As soon as there are rumors in the media, such as bad weather is coming, or there is a war in a certain area, Chinese people will desperately hoard food. My fridge is always full. It's a bit like a doomsday survivalist. Now that society is generally richer, it should have a more civilized and scientific diet. In short, eating cats and dogs is not very special in China, but the younger generation doesn't eat cats and dogs much anymore. Thank you for watching. I am a Titan learning English. Please give me some advice. If you like it, please give me a like.